Welcome to the Sacred Cock. So, this mini course is for couples, so both men and women to do together. So, my initial invitation is to ensure that both of you are watching all the videos and doing all the audios together. So, you will get the opportunity also to journal what comes up for you as you explore your own relationship and responses to the content. You'll also be invited in some instances to share your own responses and reflections with each other as well. So, you're probably wondering how a penis massage is different to a hand job. So, the idea of a penis massage is basically to remove any goals of ejaculation and erection. So, what this does is it removes the performance anxiety that a lot of men can experience. So, a penis massage is more about being present and aware of the sensations and the emotions for both the person giving the massage and the person receiving it as well. So, also, noticing if there are any stories that are coming up for men around what they should be feeling or experiencing based on their own external conditioning. And also, for women to be mindful of the sensations that come up for them and any thoughts and stories around what they think a man should be experienced based on their own conditioning around what they believe a man's sexuality or masculinity is or what it means. This is to bring awareness to what we think should be happening and shouldn't be happening, and being very, very present of, the emotions that we're experiencing and feeling as well. So, this is an opportunity for men also to learn more about their genitals, to experience new strokes. It's an opportunity for women to explore different ways of touching and, communicating and being intimate with a man and his genitals. And it's to explore both of you to explore your relationship to his erection and his ejaculate by bringing present awareness to what comes up for you during the massage. For men, this mini course is to help you relax into receiving and to take away the pressure for any type of performance. So, to come to full presence to what you feel and what you experience. And it's also to just begin to help you open your eyes to how pleasure can look different to what you may have experienced, what you may have been exposed to. So, just really giving you a different perspective on what pleasure can actually be. When a lot of us masturbate, what we tend to do is really focus on images or stories or fantasies in our heads, and coming and having experiencing a penis massage, what that enables you to do as the receiver is be really, really present with sensations. Allowing yourself to be really present with sensations, what that does is it gives you the opportunity of feeling pleasure throughout your body and being able to move that turn on, that pleasure, and experience different types of pleasure, such as orgasm without ejaculation, if that's something that you are interested in exploring. So, what I want to do is just take a moment. First of all, this course is designed also to validate the male experience when it comes to their body, performance, and genitals. A lot of men tend to have anxieties and hang-ups about what they should and shouldn't be doing sexually, and also how their body should and shouldn't be performing. So the content is aimed to validate all of those feelings and emotions and conflicts that come up for you. And I have some amazing men who work as sex coaches and relationship and intimacy coaches who will be sharing their own experiences as well with their own bodies. So, and this is to validate your experiences. It's also a way for you to bring awareness to you on how a penis massage can be really helpful in creating a better connection with your own sexuality. And for women, it's a way for you to connect to a man's sexuality, understand his body and his masculinity in a different way to what we're used to and what we've been conditioned to. So something that I just want to really sort of bring home is the fact that a lot of men can experience performance anxiety, and if they if you as a man aren't experiencing that now. It's possible that at some point in the past that you have, or you will do at some point in the future. And, that could just be a one-off occasion, or it could be that you go through a period of experienced performance anxiety. And performance anxiety as a symptom can look like so many different things. So it can show up with non-medical erectile dysfunction. I prefer to use the term disappointment, because it's, rather than there being something that's not functioning correctly, your penis does function well. It's just in that moment, it's not behaving in the way that you want to. So there's an element of disappointment there. So erectile disappointment. Also, performance anxiety can put pressure on a man's ejaculation. So maybe ejaculating sooner than he wants to, also known as premature ejaculation, or struggling to come, which is called delayed ejaculation. It can also affect a man's libido, his desire, and also arousal, if he knows that there's an element of needing to perform. I just want to make aware that even though performance anxiety can influence all of these different issues, these specific issues don't necessarily mean that there's performance anxiety there. There can be various reasons why people can have those symptoms. So, performance anxiety can certainly contribute, but it doesn't mean that if you've got those that you have performance anxiety. So, how can a penis massage support a person with erectile disappointment? So, a penis massage is really about slowing down and taking the need to have an erection completely off the table. So it literally is about being very, very aware of what's happening within the body, being mindful of the thoughts that are coming up for you, and just being with what is, whatever that is. So there's no, it's a different way of touching the genitals, that there's not the way of like pushing or trying to get or achieve something. It's being with what is. And what that can do is, for people that experience erectile disappointment, is it gives them the opportunity to connect with the genitals and the pleasure in a different way, rather than having to do something or be something or perform in a particular way. Just being there and accepting what is. And what that does is it then gives, the man confidence then to trust his body, because a lot of erectile disappointment can come from a disconnect and a lack of trust between the genitals and the man himself. When it comes to things like premature ejaculation, being really, really present and slowing everything right down, noticing the sensations, noticing the arousal within the body, and being able to communicate that to your partner. Because the penis massage, there is a particular approach which you'll have explained to you in the explanation video, which talks about how to bring present awareness and to be really mindful of the arousal level that you are at and how to communicate that. When it comes to delayed ejaculation, again, bringing awareness to the sensations that are in the body and learning how to be in receiving mode, learning how to surrender, how to be with what is. My experience with men with delayed ejaculation tends to be that, they tend to disconnect, don't want to be connected to their body, their emotions. Whereas in this instance, being invited to be present with what is and being and placing yourself in that acceptance allows you to fully let go and surrender in a container that feels safe as well, as your partner is holding space for you for what comes up during the massage. With regards to things like low libido, low desire, and low arousal, these can come from the fear of needing to perform, and what that can do is that can put your brakes on. So if you imagine things that get you turned on, or your accelerator, things that can turn you off are your brakes. So the need to perform can really be can really put your brakes on, and it can put your body in distress, and it can make it really difficult to feel sexy and to feel desired, and to have access that own internal sense of desire. So how is best way to use this course? So you can watch the content as much as you like. So my invitation would be to practice the massage frequently. And then, as you get more confident with the different strokes, you don't necessarily need to do the strokes themselves in the order. The first time you watch the video, following the order of them. But, in the future, once you get more confident, doing the actual massage changing it up a little bit and giving yourself a little bit of variety, experimenting. Maybe you come up with your own strokes that you would like to practice and that you would like to, do for your partner that's receiving. Also, for the person that's receiving the massage, being very mindful of what's coming up for you. It gives a really good opportunity to explore your own insecurities around your own relationship to your body, to your genitals, to your own sexuality. So bringing awareness to that. A regular massage can also support the connection and intimacy that you share as a couple. So the reason being is it gives you the time and the space to slow down. It gives you the opportunity to be really present with each other. And also doing the journaling and communication exercises, it actually opens up a greater opportunity for you to get more comfortable talking about sex. Because the more comfortable you are sharing your desires and fears around sex, the more comfortable we become with each other actually in the bedroom. And that's when, when you get a lot more comfortable, that's when you're able to really let yourself go and really get to be completely present in your body and fully enjoy the experience. This mini course also gives you a taster of some of the content that you will find in my Queen of Blowjobs online course and also my couples coaching program, which is couples, connection and intimacy. So welcome and thank you for joining me on this mini adventure.